is Fratesi. Tonali. A header! Goal, Italy! The ideal start! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Northern Ireland have reclaimed it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Lewis, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Politano, and it's played forward. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Barella. Here's Ratin, tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
Barella, it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
DiMarco plays it short. Oh, what a climb! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tonali. Bastoni. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Lewis. Out to the right. Cross in, looks like a good one. Fratesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed in towards the centre. Fratesi, gently done. That's been drilled forward. DiMarco. DiMarco played over towards the opposite flank. Fratesi. Knocks it out wide. Tonali. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's trying it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Northern Ireland really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Cut cuts out the pass. He's onto it in a flash. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. And the volley. Lacking in accuracy.
Certainly a bold attempt. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
DiMarco, and it's played forward, and it's Fratesi. Retegui. In by DiMarco. That has been knocked clear. Barella. Tonali, Politano looks to the other side. DiMarco. And here's Retegui. Lewis moved on forwards. That is good strength. Over to the left, crossed into the middle, and that's been repelled. DiMarco, forwards and with intent. Lewis, and it's played forward, and they win it back again. And here's Keane. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide. Lewis. Now it's Keane. Keane.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. Barella. Now it's Keane. Keane. He can get that clear. Forward it goes. Cleared away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gatti shifted upfield. DiMarco, and he goes cross-field. Here's Barella. Time to deliver. Cross to the back post. Real chance! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Rattini! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Politano at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Good ball, good take. Keane. Great chance! Oh, it's come on, they could be caught out here. Keane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a measured ball. McNair attempts a clearance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. Not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Really well to win the ball there. Decent chance! Barella made out to the left flank. Now it's Rattini.
Northern Ireland, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
There are a few waiting for it. Point-blank header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played towards the other side. DiMarco played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. Can he finish? That's easy. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Politano chooses to go cross-field. He's making a real surge on the left. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Fratesi. Fratesi opts to play it back. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Played back in. Keane goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Buongiorno, gently done. Italy have got themselves in front very early here. Politano. Buongiorno has a look and plays it forward. Bastoni, playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Barella, and here's Keane. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Italy find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lewis. And he whips it in. Buongiorno gets good distance on it. Done delicately. Hit into the middle. Bastoni gets it clear. That's good running with the ball. And it's Barella. Keane. Cross into the box.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Defending of the desperate variety. Gatti goes forward. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Could be danger here. It's on the finish!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Keane with the clearance. Oh, smashing header! Retegui looks to get on the end of this. DiMarco head over towards the opposite flank. Played towards the other side. DiMarco puts the ball in. DiMarco looks to the other side. Barella. Tonali. Italy have scored 2 quick goals here. Nice control. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Lewis moved on forwards. That is a brilliant interception. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fratesi, and it's lofted through here. Keane. Fratesi. Lovely feet. And here's DiMarco, and it's played in here. That's not going far. DiMarco, and he goes cross-field. Oh, that's nice. Politano, now here's the delivery. And here's Fratesi. And the counter is on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now that's well seen too. Gatti. Retegui, now he's off and running. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a throw-in. In with the challenge. Barella do have a chance to counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lewis. Fratesi wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. And here's Keane. Keane spread out to the left. Played into the middle, takes a shot! And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Gatti. Politano. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That is lovely. And it's Tonali. Nice physical challenge. So what can they make of this? Out towards the flank. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Gatti. Buongiorno shifted upfield. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Buongiorno forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Gatti cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Politano looks to the other side. Fratesi. Can he latch on to this? DiMarco. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Driven forward. And he cuts out the supply. Bastoni aim forwards. The most accurate pass. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. For a goal kick. Showing good feet. Knocks it out wide. chance! Barella. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back into the middle. Played with finesse. Oh, that's neat. He decides to cross it. Gets it away. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Gatti. Politano, gently done. And it's Barella. Played towards the other side. DiMarco looking understandably energised after his goal. There will be a throw-in. Now it's DiMarco. Here comes another cross. So who's he picking out? Back in once more. And he's got his range wrong there. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Fratesi. DiMarco. That's tidy. It's made its way to him. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Buongiorno is there, and he can get that clear. Gatti can get it clear. It's run loose here. Played out wide. Played in. Buongiorno tries to clear. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Buongiorno gets it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, this looks sharp. Retegui is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's DiMarco. That's very neat. Tonali. And here's Retegui. Tonali played out towards the right wing. And the shot! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong. That's really well manoeuvred. Barella. Politano chooses to go cross-field. DiMarco. Fratesi. DiMarco. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. DiMarco. Bastoni, Politano, now he's off and running. Gatti cuts it out. And now the breakaway. And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Lewis. Moved on forwards. That's an excellent interception. Fratesi. Bastoni, played over towards the opposite flank. Politano. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, it's played into the area. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Buongiorno tries to clear. That'll be a throw. Oh, shooting chance! Great football, shot and save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Deftly away. Keane. McNair makes the interception. Gatti. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Northern Ireland have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Big chance! And that is great goalkeeping.
Northern Ireland, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Quality ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no...
And the shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Mutegi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Barella. Gatti forwards and with intent. Clears it away. That's been won straight back. Politano chooses to go cross-field. And it's Fratesi. Di Marco. Tonali. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played back in. Fratesi. And And here's Fratesi. Now then, the ball's come loose. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he's picked out the run. Can he get onto this? Gatti cuts out the pass. DiMarco looks to the other side. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's DiMarco. Fratesi. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. And the shot's on here. That's going to go a long way. DiMarco have it back and can go again. Tonali. DiMarco. Fratesi shoots! Oh, that's a waste. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Oh, sweet feet. Politano, and he goes cross-field. DiMarco, forwards and with intent. And he should have made it 4.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Defending of the desperate variety. There's a probing ball. Really well manoeuvred. Buongiorno gets across to intercept that. Politano played towards the other side. Fratesi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Retegui looks to get on the end of this. Buongiorno shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Buongiorno cuts it out. Moved on forwards. It's really well cleared. Cuts out the supply. Tonali, aim forwards. DiMarco. Now he's got space. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Italy, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
DiMarco. Retegui chasing after it. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Italy heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And the shot! Northern Ireland have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And it's been taken short. And that's aimed into the middle.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Retegui is onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. That's been drilled forward. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Decent chance! Now here's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely bit of skill. Yep, it's a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fratesi. And that could set him on his way. Aim forwards. McNair. Lewis. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Retegui. That's a good shapes to shoot! Lewis. Fancy looking ball that. That has been cut short. Strong running down that left flank. Buongiorno, gently done. McNair. Nice looking ball. Buongiorno is there and he can get that clear. Cross. Fratesi. Oh, can he get onto this? Gets into some space. And he thumps it clear. And they can counter here. Politano gets over and intercepts. And he goes cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Dinks one through. Dink through. Want to throw in. He's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The keeper's ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Here's Barella, and he shoots! Herring after the ball here. And it's played forward. Gatti goes forward. Cleared without complication. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for the shots. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, that is a bit special. It's become a case of men against boys. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chance to play it in. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shot a goal! And he steered it beyond the post. Really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Lewis. Aimed forwards. Fratesi. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Retegi. Retegi. Chooses to go back. He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Italy are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Defending was strong and firm. Well, they could break here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Fratesi. Di Marco. Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Gatti. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's well seen too. Di Marco has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Politano. Barella. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. McNair. McNair, forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter. With this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Buongiorno attempts a clearance. Ball's gone out of play. Here comes the cross. To cut it out. Fratesi. Tonali. Buongiorno. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Driven forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gatti. Politano. Politano shifted upfield. Buongiorno. Bastoni, gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Buongiorno. Gatti. Up towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. McNair. Moved on forwards. Buongiorno makes the interception. Oh, it's a chance, surely! DiMarco can get it clear. Fratesi. And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back. Caresses it through. Tonali. Retegui looks to get on the end of this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Politano, gently done. Lewis. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Fratesi. Aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Over to the left. Bastoni tries to clear. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Does really well to win the ball there. Barella. Fratesi. And it's DiMarco. And here's Fratesi. And here's Retegui. Chance for a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
DiMarco. That's been slipped through. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Gatti driven forward. Retegui, can he finish?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Ambitious ball here. Bastoni moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McNair forwards and with intent. Played into space out wide. That's nice. Crossed into the middle. Danger averted for now. Keane. Politano. And here's Keane. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Who's he going to play in? Fratesi. Retegui. Chance here to counter.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Buongiorno gets it away. DiMarco. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Nice control. Out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. Gone all the way through to the keeper. Bastoni. Tonali. And here's Retegui. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's played forward. Looks to the other side. Very nicely done. Spread out to the left. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Fratesi. And here's the chance to counter. Keane, oh, good spread. Keane is having a shot! And he hits the net! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
this looks sharp. And they've got a throw. And here's Keane. And it's Frattesi. And he's there to get it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
DiMarco chooses to go cross-field. Tonali shifted upfield. And here's Retegui. And he's heaved it away. DiMarco played over towards the opposite flank. Barella. Tonali. There's the shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Buongiorno. Retegui is onto it in a flash. And here's Retegui. Oh, a delicate chip through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There's a probing ball. Barella looking for a runner. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Buongiorno gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Bastoni. DiMarco. Gently done. Retegui. In comes the corner. Effort. Moved on forwards.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Back into the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going to be disappointed with that. A searching ball out wide. DiMarco tries to clear. Hit into the middle. Buongiorno getting this one clear. Tonali. Oh, can he get onto this? Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. McNair, forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Do have a chance to... Retegi with a beautifully timed run. A look and place it forward. Bastoni shifted upfield. DiMarco looks to the other side. Politano lobbed in behind. Tries to get it clear. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barella. Fratesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Northern Ireland have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's having a go. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Politano. Aim forwards. Now it's Retegi. Wins the duel this time. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Now it's Fratesi. Oh, that's neat. And here's Retegi. That's really well manoeuvred. Politano. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Bastoni, aim forwards. And it's played forward. DiMarco. And it's Fratesi. And here's Retegi. Retegi! That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Politano. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And that has been cleared and claimed it back swiftly. That has been knocked clear. DiMarco. Oh, it's played into the area. That was asking just too much of him. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McNair with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Gatti. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barella, and it's played forward. DiMarco. Fratesi. Tonali thinks one through. Cleared away. Oh, what a try! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's lofted through here. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Lofted upfield. Buongiorno tries to clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Keane. Now it's Retegui. Out towards the flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Gatti gets it away. Politano. Retegui, now he's off and running. DiMarco. Tonali. Barella. Buongiorno shifted upfield. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lewis. Looking to break at pace, and it's Fratesi. DiMarco. Well read, nice interception. Buongiorno, that's been drilled forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Looking here to chip it through. Chance, surely! And they've got rid. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's aimed into the middle. Bastoni tries to clear. It's a goal kick. Short changes him with that pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Barella. Buongiorno getting this one clear. And they've got rid. DiMarco aimed forwards. Retegi. Now it's Keane, and he's searching through. Good chance here. Moved on forwards. Gatti gets over and intercepts. Out to the right. Done delicately. Oh, this is a... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Northern Ireland playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. McNair shifted upfield. Fratesi does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni. And it's played forward. DiMarco, it's an imaginative pass. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. To keep his ball. Keane. And here's Retegi! Oh, denied at the last.
Italy certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's a throw. Now it's Barella. A chance to play it in. Oh, sweet feet. Barella. Chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bastoni cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Keane. Now it's Retegi. Now it's Keane. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries a deft little ball. Ooh, can he get onto this? too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's come to nothing. He is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that is Rattini! That is faded wide.
Italy really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bastoni. And it's Frattesi. Wins the duel this time. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, look, goes for a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. McNair makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Buongiorno clears it away. That is lovely. Buongiorno tries to clear. Keane. And it's played forward. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bastoni. Aim forwards. Knocks it out wide. Now, can he find a finish? Brilliantly cut out. Barella. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Now it's Retegui. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's played forward. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Frattesi with the clearance. Can he spark a counter here? Keane, that's a delicate pass. DiMarco. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played back in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. DiMarco. Frattesi, forwards and with intent. He can run onto that. Now it's a real chance! Quality ball. Really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Played towards the other side. Lewis. Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. Does really well to win the ball there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Up towards the front line. Fratesi. Buongiorno, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Lewis. And it's played forward. Retegi have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Barella clears it away. That's tidy. Clipped into space. Crosses it in. Only partially clear. Northern Ireland have got it back and they'll have another go. Fratesi. Fratesi looking to get on the end of this. Promising position. Fratesi. Retegi. Into the last 5 minutes. Keane. Now it's Retegi. Proves too strong.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Keane, and it's Barella. Politano. Over to the left. Now it's DiMarco. Climbs up big! No, he can't turn it in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Now it's Luca. Cambiasso. Barella. Tonali. And here's Retegi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Cambiasso, Barella, Luca tries to get it clear, and here's Retegi. Oh, smashing header! Played out wide. Showing good feet. Tries a shot! And that's past the post. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewis. And it's lofted through here. And that has been cleared. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bastoni, aim forwards. DiMarco going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Luca. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. McNair, forwards and with intent. Cambiasso. Buongiorno played up towards the front line. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. Gatti gets it away. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Northern Ireland making consecutive changes here. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Lewis. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Fratesi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Buongiorno. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Out towards the flank. Aim forwards. That's an excellent interception. And they can counter here. Now it's Retegui. And it's DiMarco. He is onto it in a flash. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barella. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Fratesi. Oh, they could break here. Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. McNair gets across to intercept that. Fratesi. DiMarco. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Buongiorno. Driven forward. Lewis. Oh, nice touch. Moved on forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. Throw it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Italy can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.